Before starting the on-site installation, it is advisable to make a preliminary functional test in laboratory, where you become familiar with the system, check its operation and configuration. To carry on with test, it is required to connect the sensors to the data logger and verify their measurements using 3DOM software supplied inside the pen driver, which should be installed before. Wind speed sensor cable is recognizable having 3 wires. Insert and tight at the same time the connector to the sensor. Wind direction sensor cable is recognizable having 5 wires. Insert and tight at the same time the connector to the sensor. A small nose is mounted on the shelf of the wind direction sensor. This must be inserted inside mechanical guide on the vane. Tight the bolt. Releasing the knobs, we removed the cylinder from the base of the rain gauge. Connect the cable to the base. Before operation, we will remove the rubber band blocking the tipping bucket. Logger is now ready to be connected to the sensors from left to right. First the upper side terminals and then the lower side terminals. Follow the numeric sequence. Insert the 3 connectors of the air temperature and relative humidity sensor. Check the good contact using a slightly deeper pressure. Insert the connector of the pressure sensor. Insert the connector of the radiation sensor and then screw the ground wire to the terminal 18. Take note about the thermopile sensitivity value reported on the calibration certificate. Insert the 2 connectors, signal and ground, of the rain gauge. A slight rotation will facilitate the insertion of the second one. Insert the 2 connectors of the wind direction sensor. Insert the 2 connectors of the wind speed sensor. We have connected and powered the logger. On the computer it is now possible to read the measurement variations corresponding to external solicitations over the sensors. We are using the 3DOM instant values windows. Turn the shelf of the wind speed sensor in order to have a speed reading. Turn the wind direction sensor vane or in order to have a direction reading. The direction values are obtained only if, at the same time, the wind speed sensor is rotating. Place the solar radiation sensor under an incandescent lamp. Switch it on and off to read variations of the radiation value. Put some very hot water inside a glass. Place the air temperature and humidity sensor over the glass in order to read an increment of the air temperature and humidity values. Move the tipping bucket of the rain gauge. Each movement corresponds to 0.2 mm of rain. In the configurations window, the chosen instrument is listed. Choose to display the instantaneous values. In the foreground window, we have the real-time measurement that logger receives from the sensors, including battery voltage and the temperature inside the logger. The regular flashing of the red and green lights indicate a normal transmission and reception of data packets between logger and PC.